Y'all know Katrina over there in Miami Gardens, Katrina Wilson, Councilwoman Katrina Wilson. Child, she went off on them people again. Y'all remember that's kind of what kicked off High-Low News. That kicked off the podcast covering her going in on the people. But let me show y'all this because, and I want to break this down a little bit, and then we'll move on to our next segment.
And almost a year, every single some time ago, and through the counsel of my professionals and people that I'm around, I was told to ignore it. I was told to look the other way. And I've attempted to do that. I've attempted to say, I'll take the high road. I've attempted to pull back, to hold my comments. And it seems as if the more I do that, the more I'm subject to the bullying. Now, there is a side of me that I tend to be very professional. I tend to try to operate within the rules. But when you are bullying me, you're going to have to stop. More than almost a year,
So
every single meeting.
it goes, we posted the nice part. If you watch that council meeting, she kind of went in and they was telling her to stop. And she was like, no. Like, she crashed out a little bit, but to her defense, these people have been coming back to that meeting every week saying the same thing over and over again. And just, it's annoying. It's super, super annoying. Even I be like, oh gosh, they finna talk about this thing from March again. Like, girl, please just, she apologized. What else you want the lady to do? Like, come on. But however, it's a free country, relative, but you can say what you want. We got the freedom to speak, right? And so they come every week and they say the same thing. Councilwoman Wilson sees it as bullying and tactics to undermine her. I personally think that the truth is somewhere in the middle. I think that they are doing the most, but I also feel like Councilwoman Wilson, this is also too a part of the job of being a public figure. People, and also too, we live in America, people have the right to say what they want to say whenever they want to say it. There are consequences to it, but especially in the sense of local government, if the people are saying, hey, we didn't like what you did and we demand an apology or some type of course of action to mitigate this, they're within their right to be able to do that. And so to me, that's also too a part of what they're doing, but also too, they're keeping it. I do think there's some political stuff going on too from the group that comes and talks about what happened in March with Katrina and the community were going back and forth. Go to High-Low News, search Katrina Wilson, you'll be able to find it. But I think there's something political there where they're keeping that top of mind and they're letting people in the community, anybody watching, know this is what she did. And I also feel like, dang, Councilwoman Wilson, you don't see the game they playing? Like, just ignore them. Like, don't give them any, like, giving them this platform and giving them that much attention for you to address them from the dais, to me, it's kind of like you coming to their level and you're giving them what they want. Like, you're showing them that this is bothering you and affecting you, and that's what they want you to do. And so I'm like, and it's also too, like, it's their way of having a commercial. If they want to run somebody against you or run somebody in that seat or whatever, like, they have all this film of them coming and talking about this. And so I think, to me, I would just ignore it. But yeah, it was part 2, but not as explosive as the last time, y'all. Not as explosive, but we definitely wanted to follow up and share that with y'all on what happened on the dais with Councilwoman Wilson. And like I said, we actually played the tame part. It wasn't because some of the council people were like, hey, calm down, don't say it. And she's like, no, I'm gonna say what I need to say. She pretty was like, I'm gonna say what I need to say. So yeah, y'all, that was that. But thank you, Ashley, for helping me with curating the News You Can Use segment.